Yeah, I hated. I forgot about that. Yeah, I hated that guy. The guy with all the fucking equipment, the fucking goggles, the headband, freaking socks, the arm sleeve, the shooting, the leg sleeves.
Worse? Was it worse when that nigga sucked or when that nigga was nice?
No.
Nah,
The thing is that if you have all that shit, you better be nice. There better be something about you that's nice.
I've watched this. I've never really played, but I've watched. Most of the time, that nigga that comes in with extra Gatorades for niggas is the nigga that sucks.
Oh yeah, sucks.
With the extra.
The only nigga who's saying
I got two more. You want two? I got two more.
Yeah, that's the nigga.
Me a couple more. Extra.
Yeah, that's the nigga that always gets the sportsmanship award. That's that nigga.
The nigga that claps like this with his elbow straight.
Yeah. The team spirit nigga. Yeah, one of them niggas.
Okay, look, I have this one.
Smashing passion.
Dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan edibles.
That shit sounds like some Bill Cosby shit.
Whatever. It ain't.
It's a smashing passion. I'm smashing with passion.
Smashing and passion.
Look, I'm fucking on weed fuckers.
Either I'm like it or you.
Yo,
Mario, where's your drink?
I'm couple in, and I had some smashing passion.
Okay, good. Okay, I wanted to make sure we were all right. It's been a while.
See, I was about to pour some, you know what I'm saying, my concoction, but I'm all out of Diet Coke, so it ain't gonna work. And I'm not a nigga. So,
what's a nigga mean?
Yeah, what's the nigga got to do with it?
There's nothing but Kool-Aid there, so I don't want to mix VSOP with Kool-Aid. That's nasty.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a name for that. I think that's called a Wheezy. I'm not sure.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh, that's
I never mix Kool-Aid with anything.
The ooies, whatever the fuck they call it. The ooey juice, whatever.
I'm just making up shit.
Nah. There's something with the Kool-Aid. I forgot what the hell it's called. It's like a hard alcohol drink from like New York.
Remember when St. Ives came out with the different flavored joints?
Yes.
Shit looked like soda.
Yes. And the thing is, I never had a St. Ives. I never had a St. Ives. I kind of wanted one at the time because Wu promoted it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
I had one. Me and we went to New York, and I was like maybe 17, and I went to the corner store and bought one. They didn't ask for nothing. I was like, yeah, let me give it a. Like, I had the fruit punch one.
Was it good?
It tasted like fruit punch with beer in it, and to a 17-year-old me, it was disgusting. I was
actually, as a 12-year-old me, I would think that alcohol. I always thought alcohol was like sweet or had some type of taste with it. Because, all right, so we talk about. All right, so this is how
we do it.
No. No, music is very influential. Okay. Music is very, very fucking influential. To a point. So 12-year-old me listening to Mobb Deep, Shook Ones, and everything like that. Listening to Nas and everything like that. And all they talk about is Hennessy. I'm like, what the fuck is this Hennessy? So my stepfather, one day, whatever, drinking, left some there. They're asleep. There's a bottle of Hennessy. 12-year-old me says, let me see what this is about. I take the cap. I pour a little bit of it. Taste it. It's the most disgusting thing in my fucking life. Disgusting thing in my life. I thought this shit was gonna be like sugary, sweet, or something like that.
And it tastes like fire.
It tastes like I don't know.
Fire in my mouth.
Yeah, it tastes disgusting. I was like, why would anybody want to drink this? Why would anybody? And I was like, nah. You know, it was just nasty. But rap made me do it. Prodigy made me do it.
I started. I think my first alcohol drink was Mad Dog 2020.
Holy shit!
I feel like that's what we started with. We shouldn't have, but I feel like that's what we started with. At least that's what I remember.
If you started off drinking Mad Dog 2020, you did 3 years of middle school at least.
I actually did at least 3 years. I was a different person in middle school, so technically in middle school I did have an alter ego. We're not going to go back there, but I felt like we started I don't know if that was my first drink, but I know when we were sneaking, drinking, going to little parties, it was MD 2020. And I think that's because somebody had it at the house. We were able to sneak it in there. What was your first drink, Demario?
I think mine was MD 2022, but I was like 15, maybe 16, 15.
Yeah. I was older. I wasn't 12 trying to drink.
And I had MD 2020 that Marco gave me.
Oh man.
And yeah.
So I remember, I forgot where we went. We went somewhere in New Hampshire, Ozone or something like that. This nigga Marco had like a brown paper bag of MD 2020s. He had at least 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? Then he's like, here, take it.
And he spent the whole $12.
$12.
Yo, I remember the first time drinking that shit. I was like, oh, this ain't bad. This ain't bad. Yo, I had such a headache. I was like, oh, maybe I didn't eat. Drunk that shit again, had another headache. I was like, yo, this ain't for me. This is not for me. That MD 2020 shit is not for me.
So I tasted the MD 2020 and I thought it tasted fine. Like it didn't bother me.
No, tasted good.
But then it went into my chest and sat there and started to get hot. And I was like, yo, why would anyone want this? This doesn't feel good. Like, yeah, my chest is hot. Like,
my chest is hot. My chest is hot.
The top of my chest is hot.
I think that was normal back then.
Yeah, I remember going to a basement party and pulling out the MD 2020. I thought I was the illest shit.
You know you were. You had it.
And niggas just looking at me like, yo, this nigga right here. I'm like, it ain't even me. It ain't even me. I'm just like, yeah, you know.
Yo, did you do 3 years in middle school?
Who, me?
Did you do 3 years in middle school?
I didn't do 3 years in middle school.
Yeah,
you did. You said you started with MD, so you did it.
No, I didn't start with MD. I didn't start with MD.
No, Demario. He said he started with MD.
Yeah, he started with MD.
Yeah, but I was in 10th grade.
Damn shame. Living wrong.
Living rough.
Living rough. But anyways, welcome to another edition of the Barely Watching Podcast.
Welcome back.
Cobra Karate sipping on this Arizona iced tea, feeling free.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Everything like that.
Don't fuck with me.
23rd. You know what I'm saying? Wall Street, 23rd.
I was gonna say it's not the 23rd. I'm so slow.
You gotta see. All right, it's Devo across the global. I'm drinking Budweiser, and I feel fine.
Burr.
That's from Burr. I'm drinking Burr. That's from what's that? Banging in Little Rock.
Banging in Little Rock.
The girl is showing off her tattoo. She got the ugliest 23 on her arm. And she's like,
get the hat like this.
What street like this? 23rd.
23rd. And niggas just ran with that. Niggas ran with that.
23rd.
What movie? What'd you say? What movie was
it was a documentary.
Banging in
Little Rock.
Banging in Little Rock. Okay. Yep. It's your girl Cat Double, and I'm not from 23rd. 23rd.
23rd. I couldn't understand what she said. I think she said West Street Crips 23rd. I think that's what she said.
I thought she said Ward Street.
But it sounds like she go West Street Crips 23rd. And so I don't know. All I understood was 23rd.
He was like, all right. So I was like, yeah. But yeah, yo, it's funny. It was funny. Like she said the 23rd. And yo, it just reminded me of one time we was in back when we was in Quincy. It's me, Adele, Jill. I think no, you wasn't there.
Me, Adele, Jill, Hill.
So anyways, we're all walking, and a chick walks by. Good-looking girl walks by. Adele looks at me. He goes, "Yo, she's good." Jill goes, "Well, what's she good at, Sam? Basketball?" Yo, we was like, "Are you serious?" We was I was like, "Hey, what you talking about? What she good at, basketball?" I was like, all right, Chuck, I'm out of here.
My nigga Sam Khan.
Yeah. Stay in school. Stay in school.
Yo, that's all right.
I was like, yo, man.
What were we talking about before you told that story? Like, how do we get
because when we said Wall Street 23rd, she was like, oh, it's not the 23rd.
Oh.
I had the blonde moment.
Yeah, I had the blonde moment. And
okay. I was talking to a female, And I said to her, "Oh, I put that in the hands of the man upstairs." And she's like, "Nobody lives above me." I was like, "No
I
doubt,
hope you left.
No doubt.
no
I
doubt."
hope you
No
left.
doubt.
I hope you
No
left.
doubt.
You're like,
No
you know
doubt.
what? I'm gonna just go ahead on out.
He'd
I'm
be
gonna
like,
head
yeah,
on out.
stay in
Nobody lives
school.
above me.
Stay in school.
I'd be like, bitch,
Nigga.
Jesus.
I was like, "All right, quit eating that pork."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I hear
Yeah.
you. Quit eating that pork.
Oh shit. Quick question for you, my man D Mobile. Coming up on something saying, I forgot what I was watching, but it was talking about a lot of wrestling stuff. Got very nostalgic, thinking about it. Now, did The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin change the concept or what we deem as the bad guy?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But the thing is, Piper, Jake the Snake, even Macho started that.
Macho Man. Yep. I was gonna say Macho Man.
Because they were what they call anti-heroes at points in their career, and we still rock with them. But Stone Cold and The Rock just completely flipped it to where the bad guys became the good guys.
Sorry, I couldn't rock with Macho Man.
And I used to love Macho Man.
No. Macho Man pissed me off when he hit Ultimate Warrior with the scepter.
I never liked Ultimate Warrior. I want to say that on camera. I was a little kid watching like, yo, who is this guy? How come he can beat up Hulk? I was saying that. Like, who is, I had no idea who he was. I'm like,
son, what are you talking about? How come he could beat up Hulk? Simple fact is, because he beat the Honky Tonk Man in 15 seconds for the Intercontinental
I don't know you.
What? The what?
I don't know you.
The what?
I don't
know
know
you. About.
The
Yeah.
Intercontinental.
It's saying the Intercontinental Championship, goddammit. I didn't know what that belt was. All I know is that, he beat him for it in 15 seconds.
You should see Honky Tonk Man talk about that interview. I never heard a person cuss so much in my life.
First thing,
Honky
I was
Tonk
like,
talking about every word out of Honky Tonk's mouth when you ask him about Ultimate Warrior is a cuss word. You gotta watch it, bro.
But the funny thing is, I used to be like 8 years old watching that shit. And I'm like, how can anybody lose to the Honky Tonk Man? In a straight up wrestling match. How can anybody lose to him? I was like, I think I could beat the Honky Tonk Man. At 8 years old.
Honky Tonk Man became serious when he started hitting people with the guitar.
Everybody.
At that point, you went, okay, maybe he can beat these people up. But before that, when you're like, what the hell?
Yep.
Then you got Greg the Hammer Valentine, looked like a fucking
a gym teacher.
Yes, the manly woman gym teacher.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
The one that had to check the girls' backs for scoliosis.
Yes,
one
of those
God.
ones. Yes, that took everything serious. And every time she wore shorts, you know what I'm saying? She wore shorts all throughout the seasons, and she always had a fucking knee brace. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, one of those.
Yo, oh my
with a mullet. With a mullet. But yeah, I just wanted to ask that. Yeah, Sam, I just wanted to ask that question.
Yeah,
I was like really sitting here hard thinking about it.
The way they defined it, they said that Bret Hart was supposed to be the good guy at this point. Stone Cold was the bad guy. Stone Cold gets his face busted open. Bret Hart puts him in the sharpshooter for like 10 minutes. Stone Cold's face is bleeding profusely. He won't give up.
Mm-hmm.
That people say that was the night that Stone Cold turned face. Turn face. Turn face means to become a good guy, a baby face. Turn heel means to become a bad guy. So they said that was the night that Stone Cold turned face. And then a lot of people were like, nah, that's not the night that Stone Cold turned face. That's the night that the audience turned heel. Because that's the night that we all started saying fuck you and cheering. Because Bret Hart was a cookie cutter good guy. He would say your prayers, eat your vitamins at that point. And Stone Cold was giving people the finger, drinking beers. He's supposed to be the bad guy.
And everybody jumped on his shit.
Yeah, everyone jumped on him.
And everybody. And also, Bret Hart was the whiny, clean cut guy. Like, yo, stop fucking crying. Stop being a baby.
It worked on me. I was totally like, yo, shut up, Bret.
Yeah, I
was totally Stone Cold. I was Stone Cold all the way.
I like it too. Yeah. So what about with The Rock? When he basically took over Nation of Domination, right?
So Rock,
he was corny at first.
He was super was.
Yeah, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia.
Yeah,
Whatever,
cowboy boots.
Whatever a person wins and does this, that's when you know they're corny. Like yeah, that's a corny good guy. I won. Like, and Rocky used to do that. Rocky Maivia used to do that.
Yeah,
and
I
then
hated it.
the thing that made him ill, which is I don't understand why more wrestlers don't do it. He was supposed to be the cookie cutter good guy. The fans were booing him. And then he started, so then one night they gave him the mic and he said, well, fuck you guys. He goes, oh, all I hear is Rocky sucks, Rocky sucks. He was like, you know what? You guys suck. And he flipped on the audience and he started talking about himself in the third person. He was like, the Rock does not have to entertain you. And he just started flipping. Yeah. And then boom,
I remember that.
They literally went from booing to cheering right there. And he was the biggest thing in the world the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I remember that.
Well,
that's crazy.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
That was the best. Yeah. But yeah, it's at the
You make me want to start watching wrestling again.
Hey, I'm telling you, but the stuff that's now is complete cuckadoo
different
compared to what because like even if you watch back in the day, the illest move somebody did was a power bomb or that would be the illest move. That was the most complex move. And the whole match, you were like, oh, he punched him. Oh, he punched him again. That's because they worked it. Nowadays, these dudes is doing triple backflips and side underhook leg sweep, tiger kicks, just to make us pop, just to make us go, oh shit. And it's like, bro, like you guys are doing tricks, but you're not telling the story. Go back and watch a Hulk Hogan match. Some of his finishing moves was this. Hit you like that.
The leg drop. The most boring shit ever.
The leg drop. Remember niggas, the finish move was the claw?
Yeah, that was Crush.
Okay,
Crush.
So now they have extra antics and it's still not wow.
Nowadays, most of the moves they do is like they'll put you up, swing you into something, and drop you. Yeah. Like they'll do like 3 moves, and you have to learn the moves. So like if you're a wrestler, I'm fighting you tonight, we have to meet earlier so I can teach you how to take the move. Like that's what a lot of these guys are doing. Mm-hmm. Before it was just like I'm gonna hit you with both of my hands really fucking hard and you fall. Got it.
But even back in the day,
so they didn't practice back in the day.
No, they did, but how much can you practice? I'm gonna hit you really hard like this and you fall. Like
but who used to jump off the rope and hit him?
Jimmy Snuka did.
Coco Beware.
Macho did.
So that's something you got to practice. And then the drop kicks.
Well, not really. So the person who takes it doesn't really have to practice that because all he has to do is know how to block that part where it's coming. The person who does it has to have a lot of practice.
Well, what about the Stone Cold Steve Austin, his little thing?
I think
you gotta.
I don't know if you need to. Some people need to learn how to take it because some people take it and it looks stupid. Right? Yeah, some people take it and it looks stupid as fuck. And then some people take like The Rock. The Rock takes it. It looks like he's dead. Like you got.
Now he's the best actor.
Yeah,
millions. You know so you just know, like.
but then you watch Vince McMahon take it, and it's terrible.
It's like he's dead.
Yeah, it looked like he died before it.
Vince McMahon, literally 70 years old. He falls
before it goes.
Yo, you got it. This is totally off subject, but if you're ever bored and you want to see some crazy shit, I don't even know if it's funny. Type Vince McMahon blows both quads. Yo, this nigga Vince McMahon did a wrestling move and blew out both of his quads.
Ouch.
Live on Monday Night Raw.
Oh my gosh.
And if I told you what move he was doing, you wouldn't believe me. But you got to watch it. Vince McMahon
okay, so tell me the move.
Huh?
Tell me the move. I'm going to watch it right after we're done.
He did it by running into the ring.
Yo, Vince McMahon's like 70 years old.
Bro, this was like 20 years ago. I mean, he was still like 50-something.
Yeah.
But still. Yo,
he said,
this nigga ran to the ring and slid under the ropes. That's all he did. And then you can see he goes to try to get up. He can't get up. And he's sitting there. And he's still in character, cursing at who he's supposed to be cursing at.
Jesus.
And he blew out both his quads.
Jesus. I'm going to watch it.
Was he in pain?
He had to be.
He didn't let on. He didn't miss a beat. Yo, he's a professional. He didn't miss a beat.
Did he finish
what he was supposed to do.
Wow.
How did he make the match?
Sitting on his ass.
The whole match.
It wasn't a match.
Confused.
It was like one of those interview things, and he's
okay.
supposed to run in and start cursing at the. I think he's supposed to run in and get punched by the wrestler, but he ran in. He couldn't make it to the wrestler, so he just sat there and started berating the wrestler. And then they put the microphone in his mouth, and he talked shit for a minute. And then whatever else was supposed to happen happened without him. Like
He got carried out. How did he get out?
I don't know how he got it. I think they carried him out.
It? Oh.
I don't remember the video. You have to watch the whole video because I think they showed him getting carried out after.
The show must go on. That motherfucker, damn, that's
the show must go on was a person.
Yo, my nigga, if you want to see wild shit, you should type like stuff like that for wrestling, like people injuries.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
No,
Bret Hart cracking the sternum.
When Bret Hart cracked the sternum, when Owen Hart died.
Man, I was watching when Owen Hart died. My mom was like, "Y'all go upstairs." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Stone Cold getting Stone Cold breaking his neck or something like that.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, you should type Cesaro loses his teeth.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, my man, you know how they do that spring thing? They put your legs here and they do it like that. You go into the turnbuckle.
Mm-hmm.
They did something like that to Cesaro, and this nigga overshot it and supposed to hit his head and hit his teeth on the turnbuckle, and his teeth pushed up into his gums.
Ooh.
I knew you were gonna say something crazy. That sounds so painful.
Live on TV.
Bleeding out the mouth and everything.
Yo, you watch the video, bro. If you can take it.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, we off wrestling. But yeah, man, what's been going on, guys?
Let's go back. Lord. Let's go back to wrestling.
Oh, we're going back.
What about? We're going back. Okay, what happened?
Let's go back to wrestling and let's talk about the main event that we watched the other night.
Oh, you talking about Dipset versus LOX?
LOX. Let's go.
Yes,
that was boxing.
Yo, so
that was a whole fight.
Here's the thing, Aguam. I usually don't watch these battle things because it just seems kind of boring.
No. Don't say battle things. Don't disrespect verses like that.
I usually don't watch these verses.
Your little show there. You know, I saw your little show.
We know you don't. We've been dealing with it all summer or all year.
Right. I usually don't watch them. And this would just happen to be on. And I caught it at the beginning. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll check this out for a few minutes. And I was sitting like this after a few minutes.
Entertained. Yes.
Yo, it was amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
Yes. The only thing that would have made it better is if Dipset really performed in music. Nah, if Dipset really performed in music. Because here's the thing. I went into it thinking on a personal level, I definitely like the LOX better. They just seem like cooler individuals. But as far as what I like to listen to, I think I like Dipset's music better. I think I like all that shit, like the sped up 45s that they were using for a while.
Loved it.
I love that shit, and I like that sometimes the lyrics was just nonsense. Tell them go downstairs, I'll be right there. Yeah, Tell them go downstairs, I'll be right there. Like that's your lyrics, but I like that shit.
I liked it. I liked it too, but
so I went into it wanting to see them perform. And the fact that I didn't get to really see them perform, that's the only thing about it that I didn't like. But everything else was fucking 10 out of 10 stars.
What happened with that, I noticed how Dipset music was good for an era. It just didn't age well. Some of it didn't age well.
You can't say that about his verses because you couldn't even hear it.
Well, the thing is, it just so because I remember. So when they was battling, right? So when Styles P and Jim Jones was going back and forth on IG, Styles kept on telling them, Styles kept on saying it's about bars, about bars, about bars. From the other verses, we know it's not about bars. We know it's not about bars. So we're like, oh, okay, they're going into it. They're gonna get killed the way he's talking. But came that day, Jadakiss made it about bars. He made you realize that this shit was about bars. It was about showmanship. It was on some real hip hop shit. I'm gonna show you how to perform live, nigga. I'm gonna say how we used to do the shit. I'm saying just come up there, take the mic, energy, whatever, and everything like that. Dipset, they was cool. You know what I'm saying? They did this shit. But when you saying shit now, like computers putin', I get the sputing shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Rooted and tutor. I'm
know
the
what I'm
loser
saying?
of Hoosiers.
I'm saying I'm the loser of Hoosier. I like them thick curls. I call them super duper. You know what I'm saying? Shit
I'll
like
shoot your
that.
producer.
Yeah. It's like, that shit don't age well. That shit didn't age well.
You know what it is? Dipset is used to, ladies and gentlemen, Dipset. And they just come out and go, yo, for 45 minutes. Like they're used to that because that's where they come from, where they just come out and be high as fuck and say whatever the fuck, and fans go crazy. I don't think the LOX ever had that kind of crowd. So they had to perform, you know?
Right. But Dipset, you can say they are the originators of swag rap, so to speak. If you want to say it's swag rap. That swag rap where it's just like you don't have to put the most energy in there. You can have a certain flow and it goes. You know what I'm saying? But then with the LOX came from that golden era where bars mattered, performances mattered, and all that shit.
Let's ask the lady.
Go ahead.
Who did you have going into it?
I was very I didn't have Dipset. I'm KI Double. The fuck?
Okay.
My name is KI Double for a reason. So I didn't have Dipset going into it, but I agree with DeMario. I thought it would be more of a toe-to-toe match. I wanted to see Dipset perform because I've seen Dipset perform before. So I was going into it looking more for a toe-to-toe match. I've never really seen LOX live because I was too young, but I've always been a LOX fan. Like I've always loved their music, their words. Like again, I've always called myself KI Double from Jadakiss. Like he was one of my favorite. He's my top 5. He's in my top 5 personally. But so yeah, I wanted to see more of a match. I didn't see a match. I didn't see a battle. I definitely seen them LOX go into it and crush them and put it more on some bar shit. So I see what DeMario's saying, but I also feel what you're saying, that you did see Dipset be kind of more the creator of the swag rap, and then Soulja Boy took it off and been single creator of it. If Soulja Boy was to say he was the first.
You can say more 2 Chainz. You can say more 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz got like that swag rap type of style, that laid back.
Yeah, but 2 Chainz wasn't 2 Chainz has been in the game since Jay and them and wasn't popping until he was Jay and them's age. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 Chainz had to kind of, I would say, because I'm saying in the era, like Soulja Boy came out when Soulja Boy was popping. 2 Chainz wasn't popping. That's what I'm saying. Soulja Boy.
Yeah, they did. They came out around the same time because Duffel Bag Boy came out.
Yeah, but that wasn't 2 Chainz. That was Titty Boy. It's
right.
a whole different thing.
But he still had the same style. He still had the same style, and he was still the same person. Just had a different name, and he still called Titty Boy, nigga. What you call it? Come from the jewelry store. What you call it? Heads to say what the house on?
Head to the rim shop.
Yeah.
To the rim shop.
Head to the rim shop.
Exactly. Duffel, come on, it's 2 Chainz.
Yeah, so
I got so much money. It's my ID. Don't try me.
2 Chainz created the swag rap too. Okay. But I'm saying like it came off like real. It came off to me. I'm glad the LOX won. The LOX is cool, but it came off like the LOX is like real nigga shit, and then Dipset was more like social media shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Where people are not in real life. Like that's what it really came off to.
I saw someone talk about it, and they said basically one was like hip hop and one was pop.
Exactly.
And Dipset was definitely pop. But my thing is, Dipset being a pop hip hop group, I was all for it.
Yeah, I was definitely all for it.
I'm not mad because I'm a Dipset fan too. But I felt like they didn't perform at all. One, they're not a group. You can tell that there was nothing like together. There was no togetherness. There was no togetherness about them. And then they didn't come out with no type of plan. Like they depended on their swag, like you said, to come out there and be like, yo, and everybody like, woo. But it's not like they didn't have fans. It's not that like they didn't have fans. There were lots of fans there. They just didn't give their fans nothing. So like that was what was a couple songs they did, but it was like, come on. Even when they first came out, it was just, they didn't even come out together. Like
them not coming out together. I know it's kind of a dickhead move to say it, but I called it from jump, and Fat Joe confirmed it. When they didn't come out, the first thought that came to my head was Cameron's back there tripping. I was like, I know it. Cameron's back there on some diva shit or something like that. Or not diva shit. Cameron's probably back there and these niggas is on some bullshit. And he's like, I'm not going out with them. Whatever. You know what I mean? But I knew it was something to do with Cameron not wanting to come out. I knew it.
Yeah.
And then Fat Joe said that.
Yeah, they're not you can tell, like they weren't together, they didn't have a shit together. They're not unisex. They haven't been practicing.
Mm-mm.
They came to get a bag because it was a bag. And maybe that pandemic bag was drying out. It was an easy bag for the LOX. And the LOX, I don't see why like they couldn't even pay homage. Like it was cool. Y'all could have been the secondary because y'all are in two different eras, low key. Because the LOX kind of had the 90s into the early, and they took over right after the LOX, kind of, in their own little wave. So it's like, okay, y'all could have had more so paid homage and still performed, but you guys didn't even have your own shit together.
You
like,
could tell.
Joelle's was a hot mess. Like,
you could tell the only time they saw each other prior to the battle was the signing of things. You could tell, you could tell that they weren't together, like putting shit together.
They haven't even been together the last month promoting it. Like, has Cam promoted it at all?
The only one, he promoted like one little thing, but the one who was really promoting it was Jim.
Jones.
At one point in time throughout that battle, Jim kind of put him on their back. At one point in time, he kind of put him on their back.
Yeah,
but the thing is, I think
when he did balling, he did something else where he was kind of like the
Miami
certified gangster. That was the best thing he did. That was the best thing he did, and it kind of like took the way and he kind of took that round. Because he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you calling out my mans. He was like, yo, you shouting out my mans and everything like that. But yo, I'm such and such, this and that, forever, trade, blah, 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 this and that. Because you know why?
Nah, I didn't like the gang shit.
I'm a certified gangster. And the shit
I don't like the gang shit either, but that...
Yeah, I didn't like the gang shit. We're too old for that.
But that wins the crowd.
It did, but then it also could bring a whole different type of crowd.
I don't like that shit. But
right, but everybody knew what it was. But at the same time, it was in sync with the song. I get what he was saying, and Jim Jones been saying that shit from the day I'm saying to the day he dies. Everybody knows I'm saying what he's about and everything like that.
But here's the thing.
He was just doing that.
Let me know if I missed it. I didn't hear Oh Boy or Hey Mom.
I don't know if they did Oh Boy.
So how you not gonna do both songs?
Well, in the verses, it depends.
I think they did do it.
It depends. They didn't do those songs
because a lot of times, sometimes those songs aren't gonna matter because it's about momentum and it's about energy. Sometimes you want to match a song, and I'm saying like energy for energy, momentum for momentum. You know what I'm saying, to gain the momentum.
The worst is when Joel's was like, "Yeah, I don't got no songs for the lady."
Yo, no, shout out to the DJ for that. Shout out to the DJs for that. And at the same time, you could tell these motherfuckers have been doing this for a very, very long time. So when he was like, yo, we don't got girl joints, and when the DJ's in sync with the MC, yo, that's peanut butter and jelly. That's peanut butter and jelly. I'm talking about peanut butter spread evenly on this slice of bread, jelly sliced on this side, not too much jelly, not too much peanut butter. The perfect motherfucking sandwich. That's what that shit was. No tears, nigga. Yo, bread nice and fluffy too. Not wet. You know what I'm saying? Yo, perfect motherfucking sandwich. When he said we don't got girl joints, and he went on to a little snippet joint and everything like that, and they damn near performed every fucking song, yo, you can't get no better than that. Shout out to you gonna say shout out to DJ Technician for that shit. Cause without him, that shit was crazy. Yo, Dipset's DJ, fire that nigga.
I thought they didn't come out. I had told Demario, I'm like, damn, I didn't think they came out because of their music, because they couldn't even start their song right. So I was like, damn, something's wrong with their DJ. But I don't think it's like the LOX had been doing it. They understood the assignment. They took it as a battle. They had their catalogs ready. They had everything lined up, knowing what Dipset could bring to the table. They can counteract with this. So whatever Dipset was going to do, they had something in the bag waiting, because they were ready for the assignment. Like you said, the Dipset, they didn't see each other until right before. So they had put their shit together. They threw out what songs they wanted to perform, and that was it. They wanted to perform, and they didn't perform because they was looking at
just like wrestling.
To get together.
Well, it's just like wrestling, how D said. It's like I remember watching, I remember how wrestling, how WWF used to be. Whatever. You got the Monday Night Raw show, then you got the Thursday show, and then you got all the other shows when you're doing the touring and shit like that. When you watch a Monday Night Raw show and then say wrestling comes to Worcester on Thursday or something like that, or Tuesday, it's the same fucking show that they're doing. And they've been doing the same the whole same sequences, the whole same outcome and everything like that. It's something that they're doing constantly over and over. That's what the LOX is doing. The LOX was doing something that they do constantly over and over and over. If you look at Method Man and Redman, I've been
routine.
Routine. So basically, I've been to about 3 Redman and Method Man shows. Same fucking shit, same routine and everything like that. When he goes in the how to roll a blunt, he does. I'm saying the first half of the song, he does the original.
And them niggas got to do that because they get high a lot. They'll forget.
Right, but I'm saying, but it's routine. But it's just like you can tell who's been doing this longer, who's professionals in it, and regardless of whatever the assignment, how big, how small, they're performing that shit like it's in a fucking arena. Or what I'm saying, or if it's like in a fucking stadium. That's the shit I'm talking about, and that's what the LOX did. Dipset was there, showed up. They showed up. They looked like they were showing up just for the fucking check.
Exactly.
I kept getting annoyed, not annoyed, just semi-annoyed, because like the LOX was talking hardcore, talking shit on stage.
Yo.
And if I'm reading it right, I don't think that they meant to go that hard. They were expecting Dipset to come back as hard to make it an interesting thing. So when you start going hard with your shit talking, and then the shit talking turns into fucking reality, that was like, damn, son, like we're stomping them now. I guess we just keep stomping.
Nah, I just think that's who they are. Cause like Sheek Lou's just like he just don't get along with nobody. I remember Styles and them used to say that in interviews, like, where's Sheek? Oh, Sheek doing his own little thing. You know, Sheek don't really come outside.
Towards the end of it.
You know why? No, because you know why? Because Sheek was like, yo, yeah, these pussy ass niggas, these soft ass niggas. Styles immediately jumped in and was like, yo, Sheek, you know what I'm saying? See, my man, he used to real war. We talking about lyrical war right now.
Right.
He had to calm it down quickly.
And so that's what I'm saying, though. Towards the end, Jadakiss was just gone. He's gone. And Styles and Sheek were quiet because they realized, yo, we're stomping these niggas. This isn't a show anymore. This is, you know what I mean? So they were just like, you know what I mean? They fell back. But Jadakiss was just in the zone. Yes, they did it. Nigga, hold on. Towards the end of it, they were not wilding as much.
Yeah, it was. Because you know why? The most disrespectful shit that fucking Jadakiss said was when they put on.
I'm talking about Styles and Sheek.
They were all doing it.
I'm saying towards the end, Jadakiss was just going, and Styles and Sheek sort of fell back a little. Watch it again.
Because you know why? You understand. You understand.
Because
when a nigga's hot, hold on. When a nigga's hot,
it's just like wrestling. In wrestling, I'm only as good as the enemy. So if I'm and the enemy's going like this, I don't have anywhere else to go now. I need you to come back so we can go here.
No, what it is that when you have that one nigga that steps up and takes over the game and that's so fucking hot and cooking, you let a nigga cook. I don't want to get in this nigga's way because he's killing it right now. When Jadakiss said, they was like, yo, you doing all the talking. He was like, yeah, nigga, I'm the transmission. I'm putting my team on my back. When he said that shit was over. It was Jadakiss's show. People look at him as the leader. People look at him as the captain and everything like that. He's the forefront. And he showed that shit. They was like, yo, why are we talking? Why are we gonna get in this nigga's way? Let this nigga go. He's cooking, he's on fire, he's doing this shit. I'm just gonna understand my role. And when the ball comes to me, I'm gonna take the jump shot if I'm open. That's what they was. So it was like it was cooking. What's up?
Sorry.
No, I had my shit all week. I'm ready.
Okay. I see y'all were all ready. But I thought it was funny when Sheek was really trying. So to DeMario's point, he's very gangster. I felt that, all of it. And he was really trying. Even when he was like, yeah, we got something for the bitches. I mean the ladies.
Oh yeah. I
don't know if anybody caught up. But he said bitches, and I was like, damn, why we gotta be bitches? And he was like, ladies. I was like, okay.
Yo, that nigga was in 90s mode.
Yep.
Yes, he was
early 2000 mode.
But they knew to tailor it given the circumstances of what the world is in 2021. Because in the 90s, the shit that they said could fly. Because I'm pretty sure it was bitches all day and it was cool.
Of course. Yo, first of all, Cameron had a song called "Bitches Ain't Shit But Hoes and Tricks." I beat my bitch with a stick.
She gets the nigga that shows up to his court date and that I know I'm going to jail till they sue.
Yo, black. No. Black tea, black plant, black tea, black Air Forces.
Worse than that is the suit that looks like a criminal's inside of it. You know the suits. When you see
How
it
you
like, yo,
talking
this
about?
nigga's going to jail.
This nigga
Yeah,
did something.
yeah.
You don't
Like,
know
yo,
who
this
he
nigga-
is or what he
Oh, it's
did, but like,
sentencing
you're
day.
like,
This is
damn.
sentencing day.
It's sentencing
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, he's getting
He's trying.
sentenced.
I hope he
He's
get
getting
out.
sentenced.
The suit is like
Yeah,
three
hope they don't
sizes.
hold them to
The
that.
suit is like 3 sizes too large. It's
Yeah.
it's a weird color that nobody wears no more.
Yeah,
The tie is a little too loose. See
yeah,
it? He got on some uptowns instead of dress shoes.
yeah. He's like, nah, I don't like that tight shit. I gotta keep it baggy. One of them
Like,
niggas.
you going to jail? You wear that suit.
Yeah, one of those. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
but
it.
nah, I think they were talking shit the whole time, no, Demario. I do feel like they were in and out. Jadakiss did take off. Sheik and Styles P came in real heavy. Because even when Styles P was all up in Cameron's face, and did you see how Cameron kicked him? That was a little bit too
Yeah,
much.
because
Yeah.
That was
yeah. But Cam said,
But then
Cam
Sheik
was
picked him
basically
up.
talking about,
Was like, yo, chill. You ain't fighting.
yeah.
Like, you know, like we
But
ain't gonna
Cam
fuck
said
up
he
the
didn't know
bag.
what he was doing. He said his pants was falling, so he was trying to get him off. Whatever.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, they said
Or
that.
whatever.
But nah, they was being disrespectful because when they put on "We Gonna Make It," and when Jadakiss said, "I know niggas that went to jail just to get their teeth fixed," and pointed to Jewels, I was like, "Yo, that's wrong." You know why he pointed to him, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, but here's
Okay,
the thing.
yeah.
Here's
Yo,
the
I was
thing.
trying to see if he had it in at first because
But-
the way he was rapping,
Yo,
I was like,
when-
dang, yo, do we got a teeth?
when I first heard of this battle, the first thing that came to my mind is, yo, he's gonna say that teeth fix shit, and everyone's gonna look at fucking Joel's. I never thought he would point at him.
No,
Pointed
they were
at him.
disrespectful.
I never
They
thought
were
he was
Very
pointing at him.
disrespectful.
Yo,
But that's
when
New
he
York.
when
That's
he
New York shit, though.
yes, I loved all of it. The funny thing is I had friends at home scared. I'm like, bitch, you at home? What you scared for? They're like,
Yep.
I feel like someone's gonna get shot. I feel like someone's, I'm
Yeah.
like, girl, this
Oh
is just
yeah,
New York
oh
energy.
yeah. You know, a couple people
This
had
is
him
just
on.
New York
I
energy.
felt like
had
we
it
was
on.
watching that rap wars. Remember that? It was called Rap something, and Redman and Onyx got into it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
It's on
yeah,
pay-per-view?
yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I feel like I was
yeah,
watching
I remember
that.
shit. I remember that shit. Or the Source Awards 1995 when niggas started beefing.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
Niggas fought in the
tired of
crowd.
Somebody even said it felt
I'm
like
tired of folks.
Gucci and Jeezy.
It's like the South got something to say.
Someone said it felt like Gucci and Jeezy. The whole thing felt like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
at that end piece where he was like, I put you there 6 feet deep. He was like, nah, we're going to stop this. they felt like, but they was like, nobody in New York was going to stop it. So, nah, they definitely was disrespectful with that. And then when the Jew came out, the jeweler, and put the chain on Jim Jones, he was like, that's the corniest shit.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
that
And
nigga's
he was
corny.
like, he was like, oh, that
Yo.
was corny. Don't
Yeah.
give
I
it
don't
that.
care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. That nigga Styles P is a long lost family relative of the Geminezes. I don't care what you say.
Oh my
I
God,
swear
yeah.
them niggas are
Oh my
related.
God, yeah.
I know them. Yo, I deep down, I know they come from like the same clan or something. Because when he talks, I was just like, yo, that's like Abe, Tulio, all these niggas made in one. Shout out
Yo,
RP,
who
man.
is
was
lacing my
funny.
man's weed?
It is funny.
Who is
It was
lacing
like,
my
yeah.
man's weed?
It's like, oh, that nigga is corny. It's like, yo, that's so New York.
It was corny though.
That's
It
so
was.
New York. Yeah, it was corny. It was corny. It
What
was
about
corny.
the random dude? I know you guys seen the random big ass buff dude with no shirt.
Oh, that's
Why
the,
was he on the stage?
Yo, he's like he's like Instagram. He's like an Instagram. He's the Instagram influencer guy. He's Liberian. He's the guy who walks like this. You guys gonna say he does a lot of skits with Michael Blackson. He's like a real
So he was just
bodybuilder
up there
dude.
with no shirt. Like that was just okay. He's the only nigga. There's about
He's-
7,000 niggas. On
That's his
stage.
brand. That's his brand. I'm saying that's his brand. On Instagram, he walks around with no shirt. He be selling all kinds of shit. Like he does a lot of shit with like celebrities and shit like that. Yeah, he's up there. He's
Yeah, I
a,
couldn't
he's an
understand that.
influencer dude. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to that versus. Versus was definitely
Yeah,
great.
that Versus
Loved
was
it.
the
Yeah, it was
best.
the first one I watched the whole shit, and I was thoroughly entertained.
Yo,
I'm going to the concert.
I do want to.
I
Oh
ain't
yeah, the
going.
concert is coming. I ain't
I
going
don't,
to that shit.
I don't think it's as much love as enough for me to
Exactly.
go. So I ain't
I'm going to the concert.
Yo,
Yo.
I could see
I'm
them
going to see
getting
the
into
LOX.
it. I can see them getting into it on that tour.
I can see them getting into it, and 1/3 of each group don't perform.
Yeah, over
Yeah.
some stupid shit, over some sanctions. But I hope not. I'm saying, but I hope not. I
That's
can
why
see
Like, I
Yeah,
would
the
never go
first
see a Dipset show because most likely someone ain't showing up, and then
Yeah,
they're
last time I seen
they're gonna
Dipset,
be
they
late.
weren't all there.
They're gonna be late, and Freaky Zeke's gonna be filling in niggas' parts.
Nigga, this shit was late. This shit was late.
Yeah.
It didn't start till like 10 something.
And Freaky Ziggy was filling in niggas' parts. Cameron went missing for about 45 minutes.
Yo, it looked like they didn't want to do it no more. It was
Yo,
getting their ass beat
the
so bad.
funniest meme from the show was Cameron whispering to Jada, And Cam was like, "Come on, B, I got kids."
No. Cam got booed in New York.
Yeah.
Cam got booed at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
That hurts. And so if anybody ever disses Cam, they're gonna say that.
Because you know why he got booed? Because he tried to talk about guns.
Yeah.
When he said the shit about "I'll shoot you" and shit, niggas was like, "Oh, he's mad." Like it was one of those kind of boos.
Yeah.
That's what that boo was.
Yeah.
It was, "Oh, he's mad."
But he was like, "Yo, niggas say Dipset don't got bars." Niggas is like, "Nah, we don't want to hear that right now."
They're like, if you don't like me, I say get your gun.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, nigga, you want to die?
You know my
like,
slogan.
what are you doing here?
You know my slogan, get your gun. Niggas is like,
and
nah, that
he
ain't
said
it.
6 times. Like, where was you going with it?
When they started booing, he didn't know how to take it. He was like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit." I was like, "Damn, jeez."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, not only are you guys getting your ass whooped, you getting booed now. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts.
I thought it was funny.
But
yeah, man. Cam need to redeem himself with somebody.
They're gonna turn this into $1 million for each person. They'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be yeah. Now the tour, like that was the illustration.
Everybody on that stage is gonna make $1 million off of it. So whatever, it'll be all right.
Yeah, that was good shit for the tour. That was great promotion for the tour. Great way to kick it off.
Yep.
And yeah,
and then even if they trump up some beef backstage, that shit will, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna go just to see if some shit pop off. So I don't think there's beef though. I think I'm saying if they like front and make it on some.
Yeah, I got you. Nah,
wrestling. It's wrestling, dude.
Nah, but that shit was dope. But I really hope Beanie Siegel and Nori get their verses. They've been trying to cook up some some controversy and everything like that, trying to promote and trying to get the fans to watch that. And I would definitely watch that shit. Definitely highly entertained with that.
If Nori do anything stupid, Beanie Siegel will beat him to death on stage.
I don't think you are giving Nori his props and his flowers for who he used to be, he be. It don't go like that with Nori. I don't think you know Nori like that.
Beanie Siegel's an animal.
I don't think you know Nori like that. I don't think you know Nori like that.
You don't know Nori.
I don't know Nori, I guess.
Niggas been shooting niggas in the ass since juvenile, bro. It's like, I think you gotta do your history on Nori.
Hey, listen, Beanie Siegel will beat him to death on stage.
I don't know about that. Not skinny Beanie Siegel. Beanie ain't the same. Beanie ain't the same Beanie. Yeah, he ain't the same Beanie. Beanie the same Beanie.
He's got to be thick.
Yeah, Beanie ain't the same Beanie.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I remember there was a point in time if Beanie Siegel would have got knocked out, a couple niggas would have died. But that wasn't the situation when he got knocked out backstage.
I think Beanie's with Allah.
He's always been.
Okay.
Maybe he means it this time.
I don't know, but shout out to them.
Shout
out to them. But yeah, moving on.
Let's talk about this nigga getting canceled.
Oh, talking about the baby.
Yo,
baby.
So what did he say? Does anyone know what he said or what he did?
In so many words, like when they have when niggas say, "Yo, put your lighters in the air, put your phones in the air," you know what I'm saying? Whatever. He said something like, he was like, "Ladies, if your pussy tastes like water," something like that. Yo, he's saying, put your light in the air. Yeah, put your light in the air. He was like, then he said something. Then he said something about then he said something about dudes like HIV and AIDS. Then he said something like, if you didn't have to suck dick in the, I'm saying if you a nigga, you didn't have to suck dick in the parking lot. Put your light in the air, whatever. He said some shit like that. I forgot what he said about the AIDS and HIV thing, but he definitely did say if you didn't suck dick in the parking lot.
If you didn't show up here with no deadly disease, no HIV, AIDS, and nothing that's gonna kill you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Then put your cell phone light in the air. Ladies, if your pussy tastes like water, put your cell phone light in the air. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phones in the air. And then the DJ proceeded to say, "Yeah, because some of y'all niggas suspect."
Yeah, that's that.
And he's like, "Yeah, ha ha ha," and they laughed.
Yeah.
And then people booed him.
People, yeah. Did they boo him? I didn't hear people boo.
I don't know.
He didn't outright blast the gays. He was insensitive to the gays.
I won't say insensitive, but he basically, I want to say insensitive. He kind of shitted on gays.
He just came at them for no reason.
Nigga, he said, if you a nigga and you didn't suck, if you didn't have to suck dick in the parking lot, put your light in the air.
If you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your light in the air.
Sucking dick,
he could have just said, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your light in the air.
That's all he had to say. He didn't just say, yo, niggas, fellas.
And then the DJ didn't have to say, because some of you niggas are suspect, and everybody didn't have to laugh. That's all that had to happen.
And I get it. I'm saying I get it. You're the baby. You drive. I'm saying, you drive a lot of things on some controversial shit. You do things in a very orthodox way. You were the guy that used to be on stage naked with a diaper on, rapping and shit like that. I get it. But there's sometimes you just can't get in your own way. It's like, every time, it's like sometimes controversy doesn't always sell. Controversy will fuck you up and fuck your money up. So I guess supposedly or allegedly, but him getting dropped off all the other festivals and losing some type of endorsements and some sponsorship, he lost up to $10 to $15 million.
That's a lot of money to lose.
It's a lot of money to lose, especially in one summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money to be made in one summer. So.
That's a lot of money to be made in one summer.
But you're also your lifestyle is to that money that you're used to making. Exactly. So now what do you do? That's a lot of money to lose. So
he
has kids.
Are we for his canceling?
I mean, put it like this. I'm not gonna say cancel a nigga. Because some people say some dumb shit. But let him have it. Let him know where he fucked up at, and certain shit you just can't say. Because I'm pretty sure if a motherfucker saying Post Malone says some shit like, on some black people shit and everything like that, black people be like, let's cancel this nigga and everything like that. But
so
I just want to say one thing to you. Watching the kid say to go on the stage, Tiffany goes, how old are you? He goes, I'm 5. He said, but when I'm buffet time, I'm 4.
No, that's right.
All right, Mom, I'll call you later.
You gotta call that Miss Andrews jokes. She's gonna come in every week with a joke.
Yeah.
Just segue. Moms don't give a fuck. They don't. Oh. Or elders. You be at work and they be like, you at work? Yeah. I just had to ask. I just said I was at work. Like
you at work? All right, it won't be too long. What was the name of the man who was in that movie? You know the movie, like
nothing important. Did somebody die? So I gotta go. Okay.
Wives don't give a fuck either. 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 Cause I'd be like, when I'm on the floor at work, I can't pick up my phone. You over here calling me constantly. I'm thinking, oh shit. I go into the bathroom. What happened? I say, what happened? What's that joke that we was talking about? Blah blah blah.
And then they're mad.
You couldn't text me. You couldn't text me.
They're mad at your job for being busy because you can't talk to them because they're mad at your job. Like, well, why don't they just hire more people?
You need a new job. You need a new job.
Why don't that bitch Carol come in? She had to take the day off? I'm already annoyed by my job situation. Yeah. I don't need your, come on.
You calling me, 3 times in a row. I'm like, oh shit, this is serious. Babe, what was we talking about that time? You could have texted me that? No.
Why are you mad at me that I'm too busy? Like, why are you mad at the things that are making me busy?
Oh man, that's funny.
So back to the baby. Should we cancel him? I don't think he should be canceled. I don't think he should be canceled, but I think whatever. Put like this: if I'm saying if he was looking for a reaction, you got one. Mm-hmm. You was looking for a reaction. Yeah, you got one.
I don't believe in the whole canceling thing on a whole.
I think that sorry to cut you off. I just want to jump in. So I think that I'm not really with the whole canceling on the whole, like the Mario was about to start on, but I feel like he kind of deserves what he's getting because he shot himself in the foot, not only for what he said, but even after, like, an immediate apology, like, okay, like, you wasn't really trying to come at people, or it wasn't that big of a deal to you, go ahead and apologize. Like,
Oh no,
he was
doubled
like,
down.
all right, I'm sorry for the HIV. You know, I ain't mean to come at the community with AIDS and all this other stuff, because you are single-handedly singling people out. I know you said Post Malone, but I was going to say, I don't give a fuck where I was at. Like, I could be at a Kanye concert, and if he says, if you ain't light skinned with braids, put yourself on, like, why? That's not fair. Why can't I put my choice? Like, you can't just single me out. What I do to you? Like, I'm gonna feel some type of way and maybe stop wanting to fuck with you. So he singled people out, and then he was like, all right, I'm sorry to the HIV community or the AIDS community, whatever. But whatever I said about the gays, I ain't say nothing about you gays. So it is what it is. If you felt some type of way, that's on you. My gays love me. Like that, then you got canceled. So it wasn't like he immediately was canceled. He, basically was like, yeah, okay, I said what I said about y'all. Y'all can deal with this. Stop sucking dick in the parking lot then. If you're mad. Like, that's basically what he said. And then was mad when people were canceling him.
He probably saw somebody doing that.
Okay, that's fine.
And he was traumatized.
Well, he's a baby. He's known for controversial shit, and he does shit to
I'm saying I'm not with canceling him completely, but he just, like, he came back at people, and now he's canceled on some shit. It is what it is. I bet you he learns not to do that next time. Them people didn't do anything to you. It was just like, I just don't understand what was the reason. It just was random. It was just inserted, whatever buzz you were trying to get, you got. But
I don't know. I don't condemn him for what he said, because I feel like we all say fucked up shit. Now, to double down on it is problematic.
Exactly. To double down on it, he started to lose concerts. So you lost your own money on that. Like,
I'm just saying, if we're judging him off of what he said on stage, I'm not going to crucify him for that. I think it's stupid, but I'm not gonna crucify him for it. Yeah. Like, I don't think it was premeditated. I don't think he was trying to get a reaction. I think sometimes you just say dumb shit.
Yes. I absolutely agree. I think he just said some dumb shit on stage, because even when I heard it the first time, I was like, damn. And then he tried to make it seem like, oh, I wasn't saying nothing about gays. But then you hear the DJ like, oh, some of you niggas are suspects. So come on, like, you're definitely talking about niggas on the low or stuff like that. Or whatever it is. And then to double down on it made it worse. So I wasn't with just canceling him. It was just the accent, like the extra shit that went along with it after it. So it's like, hey, you double down on it, so now you gonna
cancel by some people. Stand by it. Stand by it.
And my thing is, it's like
he didn't say an apology.
My thing is an apology. He was probably on some shit like, yo, I didn't mean anything malicious by it. I just said what I said. Like, I don't think he hates gay people. I don't think it's on some shit like that. I think it was just some shit that he was just like, okay, whatever. I said some shit. That whole call to action shit when motherfuckers say that shit after songs.
Why?
At shows.
Which is the reason why I say when he doubled down on it, it's problematic for me. I don't think that is necessarily condemning either, but that's a decision, in my opinion, which is worse than what you did on stage. What you did on stage was stupid, bro. Watch your mouth. Why would you say that? You know what I mean, sort of thing. To double down on it is you thought about it and you say, fuck it. So I feel like that's problematic, but I also feel how you feel. Like, I think from his point of view was, man, I don't hate nobody. I didn't mean it like that. They just need to stop whining. Like, it's okay to feel like that, but you can't come out like that, bro, because regardless of how you feel, if somebody felt a certain way about how you felt, what you said, then what they felt is what they felt.
Exactly.
Regardless of how you feel about it. Yeah. Like, I didn't intend for what I say to hurt your feelings, but if what I said hurt your feelings and I care about you, I owe you an apology.
Exactly. That's it.
And
that's
the part that he's missing. And then, like you said, he's putting, it's not like these people are not your financial bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you make money without these people, then cool. But these people feed your pockets, sweetheart. Like, your fans is the reason why they're streaming your music. They're going to your shows, and now you're being dropped from shows and people are stopping streaming your music. I just seen this morning that Kanye took his song down because a lot of people are starting to stream Kanye right now. And one of Kanye's last songs he had was with him and I think 2 Chainz called Nah Nah Nah, some shit like that. Kanye took that down because of the babies on it, and he ain't trying to give the baby no more streams. Like, because people are still streaming the baby's music. The baby's chilling because he still got his fans and people who don't see anything that's wrong with it. But then he did lose a lot of money because he couldn't just issue an apology. If you didn't mean to hurt their feelings, just say sorry. The fuck? But then he came back and it was the apology. He was trending on Twitter on Friday. His name was the apology. It was the
fucking
apology.
Black Twitter. Fuck Black Twitter.
They killed him.
Fucking Black Twitter. The apology. Yo, and then so Twitter started going crazy talking about so how the baby he got took off of every damn festival. So niggas started making memes. It's like, breaking news. It's just then the baby will not be performing at Ray's Boom Boom Room. And you see Eddie Murphy like this.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, the baby's not performing at such and such. Like niggas started running wild and crazy with it. And I was just like, oh God. I was like, yeah, you gotta love the news. You gotta love the internet. You gotta love the internet.
Let's watch Naked and Afraid.
No.
Which one's Naked and Afraid?
I'm single. Sort of.
Which one's Naked and Afraid again?
I know you're gonna get in trouble. That scared laugh. Hope she didn't hear you. I'm single, sort of. Just kidding, y'all. Back to commercial break, huh?
Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages. Okay, Naked and Afraid is when they're naked and afraid. And they gotta get stay outside and they gotta get somewhere in a certain amount of time. It's usually a guy and a girl.
Oh, the one when in the woods in the jungle and shit like that. Yeah, I used to watch that. It was just like, it was like a thing for a little bit, but then I was like, I don't care no more.
Okay.
Well, it was one of those.
Okay.
But yeah. What else?
Shut up, Demario.
No, it just made me think of another story.
Oh, okay.
What happened? Has your mom? What's the most out of pocket thing your mom did to you that pissed you the fuck off?
Show up to my house unannounced and I'm getting out the shower. And
Okay.
she's just standing in the living room in my one bedroom shack. Now she comes to act with a mink on her back.
So,
I had
Mine is
and when you come out of the bathroom in the studio, in my older studio, you walk right into the living room. So the door to the apartment is like right there. And I come out and I'm yakety yak, yakety yak. And she's standing there, I'm like, like water splashing. Yeah.
You were naked?
Nah, I shower with something on. I'm never naked.
Ew,
naked. I just most of the time when it's go time, I just pull it through the little hole.
I figured that. You told me that before. I'm starting to believe it's true.
I'm just gonna pull it through the little hole.
Disrespectful.
Stupid. What you would call it? Hold up.
Wait, she was about to tell us a disrespectful thing.
The most out-of-pocket disrespectful thing my mom has done. I think I got a top 2. My mom's done some disrespectful things. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about done. I'm talking about dead. Well, actually,
like she's dead to me?
You could go with some things she said.
No. I said something she's done, like something she did to me. My mom tried to fight me in front of my new boyfriend one time. So I won't say fight me, but she tried to swing on me, like take my whole head off. I had to move really quick and swiftly.
How old was you?
9.
He said 9. Goddamn MTV girl, ma. That fucking MTV girl, ma.
Oh, man.
The second thing, we're not going to talk about it. The second thing was not getting rid of like ex-boyfriend pictures and having them on the wall. That was out of pocket.
Hold on, what? Hold on, say that again.
having the ex-boyfriend pictures on the wall
Mm-hmm.
was out of pocket after the relationship was over.
Oh, your mom was keeping the ex-boyfriend pictures up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My mom take my ex aside like when I get my heart broken.
Well,
So
because she know you ain't shit. She know her kid.
I just pull it through the little hole.
I know. That's why she said, "Come on, baby. I already know." He just pulled it through the little hole. He ain't never ready to get naked.
Yeah,
I remember most out of
Nah,
pocket
those are my
shit.
two out of pocket things for me.
I was
have to.
13 years
Trying to
old.
fight you.
I will say
was
she tried to
about-
fight. I had to come back. She just swung, like tried to take my head off. I was like, "Whoa, what is this? Like, we don't talk. We just get used.
Jeez.
Why are you trying to take my head off? Like, slow down, lady."
Was there a reason for it? Was there at least a reason for it?
You know, I don't really think so.
Or was
Yeah,
you
there was.
talking?
Yeah, there
Was you
was.
talking?
You
There's always a
getting,
reason.
you was getting out of pocket, and she had to remind you that
Showing
she ain't
off.
one of your little friends.
Yeah, showing up.
Because she ain't one of your little friends.
I don't
She
think it
talking
was
about
that.
out of pocket. She talking about her mom disciplining us out of pocket. Yeah, my mom reprimanded me one time because I was out of pocket with her, and she tried to get out of pocket back.
She was way out of line. Way out of line.
Okay, we'll take back the swinging on me, okay? Because I felt like we could have talked. We didn't have to swing, but okay.
But what did
definitely,
you do?
I didn't do anything.
What did you say?
I probably said some shit because you know the everyone will tell you my problem is my mouth. It's not a problem, but it's a problem.
I mean, that's not
So-
kind of out of pocket. Your mom just reacted. That's what that is.
We can
Hey.
talk. We don't
Hey.
have to put swing.
It all depends on what you said and how you said it.
We fucking talk.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
fuck a
oh,
talk.
fuck
Fuck
it,
a
fuck it,
talk.
talk.
Fuck a
Fucking
talk.
talk.
Nah, but okay, but what about keeping the ex's pictures up? Like you come and you know you're bringing your new boyfriend in town, and then
Hey,
it's just
Mm.
like
hey,
just
there's
like you
like
said.
a whole
Just like you said.
cabinet full of pictures.
Yo, but does your mom still have a relationship with the ex? She's still cool, cordial. Do they talk once in a blue, whatever?
Yeah,
All right, so simple fact is
that's out of pocket too.
Nah, no,
I
it
We're
don't
ain't.
know, 'cause
done.
I
We're
know it ain't.
done.
Hold on.
We're
Cobra.
done.
Hold on, Cobra. Hold
You're
on. Cobra.
married.
Hold on, Cobra.
To the same person.
You're married, nigga. Shut
You're
up.
married. Demario, go ahead.
I hear what you're saying, Miss Lady Key.
Kishana.
I
Okay.
hear what you're saying.
Got my name over there.
Like holding the ex's pictures and still keep a relationship. It seems a little crazy, but at the same time, fuck that new nigga.
That's that. She don't know him.
Fuck that new nigga.
She don't know that.
Whatever.
She don't know
Whatever.
him.
Fuck that new nigga.
So
I don't know
Mario's
that nigga.
always been fuck that new nigga. Every
I don't know
time
that
there's
nigga.
a new nigga, Demario, fuck that new nigga.
Fuck that
I'm like,
new
Demario,
nigga.
I gotta tell you about this dude. Nah, fuck that new
Hold
nigga.
on. Let me tell you my most out of pocket shit. I was about 13
Okay.
years old. My mom said, yo, before you go to the fucking boys club, make sure them dishes is washed before I come home. I was like, okay. I'm thinking she's gonna come home at a certain time. I'm thinking she's doing overtime. I go to the boys club. I come back, shower, get ready for bed. Guess what's in my bed? Motherfucking dishes. The dishes that was in the sink was in my motherfucking bed.
Oh wow.
With the covers on them and everything. So I'm tired. I'm over here, open, boom, dishes, everything like that, all kinds of shit. I'm pissed. Only thing I could do is take the dishes, put them in the sink and clean them. Now I gotta change my sheets, all that shit. Yeah.
Breaking me
Nah.
down on the regular.
Fuck that. Sheets
That was out of
unpacked.
pocket.
I'm gonna take
That
all
was
the
out of
dishes,
pocket.
put them back, change my sheets, go to sleep, and
The-
might watch them in the morning.
The
Talking about petty.
The most out of pocket thing Miss Karen ever did was beat my ass for no reason.
No. I'm gonna tell you what another out of pocket shit was.
Yo, hold on. She didn't whoop my ass for no reason. I didn't do nothing.
You was there. You
I
caught
was
a straight.
there.
You was there.
I was there.
Guilty by association.
Because you were there.
His mother was whooping Lexi's ass, so he started laughing. She whooped his ass. I was just standing there, and she said, "You can get something too."
I got enough.
Equal. She's equal
I-
opportunities.
you
She's
know
an
what?
equal opportunist.
When you do for one, you do for all. That's what my
Hey,
mom always said.
listen.
You know.
And then she told my mom. She told my mom, and my mom was with it. My mom knew I didn't do nothing and was with it. She was like, yeah, well.
She ain't a part of the team. She ain't gay.
No.
Yeah.
Another
I was like, what about us, Ma? We were supposed to be together, Ma.
No. So another out of pocket shit.
CMB.
That's why I get swung
We
on.
all we got.
So
That's why I get swung on.
No.
You ain't have my back, Ma. I'm like, dang.
So when y'all see when I moved to Mountain Village, the buses stopped. The buses didn't run on Sunday. I slept over their house. They live on the other side of the city.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so no buses is there. I didn't have no cab money, nothing like that. So these brother lets me take his bike, his mountain bike that he rides. He's like, yo, just take it to your house, whatever. I'll come get it later. So that later came into that later was like probably like a month or whatever. So there he comes and he comes to collect his bike. We come from somewhere. Dave's like, I'm gonna take my bike right now. Mom, where's the bike? Oh, I gave it away. Why'd you give it away? Why'd you give it away? Yo, I told you to put this bike up somewhere. You didn't want to put it up somewhere, so I gave it away.
Again, another thing my mother was cool with.
Ma, that wasn't my bike, Ma. Well, shit, I told you you should have put it up somewhere.
She told you, I told you.
Then he was like, yo, I can't be mad.
Told you.
I can't even be mad. He's like, I can't be
I
mad.
am mad.
He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He's like, wow.
I am mad.
I was like, yo, I was mad at her. I was mad at him for not being mad, for not understanding my pain. And I was just like, yo, this is not right. This is not okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
On the same token, Kylie, you had a little bit of that reputation of don't loan this nigga nothing, you might not get it back. You had a little bit of that rep.
Nigga, you did too.
You weren't exactly that nigga, but you had a little bit of that rep.
Look at the face,
Nigga, you did too. You did, yes.
Me.
Yes, you.
Me. Bud and Jody's son.
No.
Bud and
Jody's
son.
I still ain't got my container back.
He was know what D was notorious for? Know what D was notorious for?
I'm just joking.
Don't leave some shit at his house, because this nigga will wear it. Don't leave some shit. This nigga will wear it. I had some motherfuckers.
That was 11s. Me too.
Space Jam 11s. Space Jam 11s. Left them at the house.
If you didn't love it, I will.
Space Jam 11s. Left them at the house. Next thing you know, he's like, I was wearing them. Had some.
Don't leave your girl around me.
Had some dunks. Had some dunks. Uptowns, everything like that. Oh, nigga, you wasn't wearing them, so I figured I'd wear them. Nigga.
See, nobody can fit my shoe size, so I was always good. But yeah.
Hey, because
let me tell you one more thing.
You gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
No, we won't. My mom did some out-of-pocket shit. I was dressed for my prom, getting ready for senior prom, already ready to go. Dolled up, makeup, hair, shoes, dress, everything on.
And my father frying chicken.
No, my father was on his way. My father was on his way to take pictures. And my chore was the bathroom, and the bathroom wasn't clean. And she made me clean the damn bathroom in my fucking prom dress. Straight Cinderella shit.
Yo!
Straight Cinderella, cleaning a toilet in my prom dress.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I think all of yours beat all of ours. Each one.
Oh, of course. You know this lady? Shit. I got a whole lot more. I'm not going to say anything else and open up any cases. You know, I'm a grown-ass woman at this point. But we can cut out some of my shit, okay?
Jeez. Yeah.
You're like, damn, and look I survived. Y'all will be okay.
Oh shit. Speaking of fresh dress, speaking of fresh dress, when you get that new shirt, whatever, new jeans, whatever like that, do you keep the tags on until you wear it, or do you, as soon as you buy it, as soon as you take it out the back of the house, you take the tags up and hang it up?
Soon as I make an adoption, I take it home and give it love, because it's part of my family now. It's part of the family now.
I keep the tags on.
I keep the tags on.
It's family now.
Unless it's undergarments, because then I wash them. So
I ain't taking it back. I ain't taking it back. It'll go to somebody else. It ain't going back.
It's basically
return on Tuesday.
No, I'm not gonna return. I'm not gonna return it, but I'm not popping nothing until I wear it, because that's that official seal. I'm saying you're officially breaking the seal You know what I'm saying?
Pop
You're
it
ripping
and
off
you
the
pop
sticker.
it.
Nah,
file,
see, I
pop
feel
the
you
tag,
on that,
pop,
but
put it on.
I don't know.
Officially, it's ready to wear.
I feel like the clothes be still stiff as shit unless you take all the shit out of it. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
it doesn't
so we
relax. It doesn't relax until you take all the shit out of it. So I take the shit out, hang it up. I might leave it with the shit on the chair for a couple of days just to marvel at it a little bit. And then when I put it away, everything comes off.
Nigga, first day of school outfit.
That's
Nigga,
crazy,
you put the
Demaya, I
shoes.
didn't
I'm saying it's the first day of school outfit. Put the shoes with the pants, line it up. I'm saying put it on the shirt. You gotta look at it a couple times.
And then you grab a candy bar and you go.
Yes, exactly. Like, nigga, I'm gonna kill niggas. I can't wait for the first day. I'm killing niggas. Kill niggas at that bus stop.
No. The worst part is when you hit an age where you realize that you don't got to do that no more, and you still doing it. My first semester.
What age?
What age? Well, because it ebbs and flows. My first semester at Quinn Sig, I was mad. Look, I'm clean. So I went there like that. So niggas was there, flip flops, and t-shirts, and sweatpants, and I felt like an idiot.
Nope. Because at Quincy we had this thing called Fresh Friday. And every Friday you get fresh. From the morning you get fresh, because at that time there's only one nigga out the crew that probably had a car, maybe two. Yeah. But one nigga had the car that could travel out of state here and there and everything like that, the most reliable. So the thing is, you didn't feel like going home to get dressed and everything like that. So you got dressed at the day of school, go to your boy's house, whatever, you chill and everything like that, and then you go out to wherever you're going. So that's why we always adopted Fresh Friday.
Fresh Friday.
So that's what we call it, Fresh Friday. You used to get fresh.
I wore the first day. I had the blue and white winter FUBU sweater.
Ouch.
Oh shit. The FUBU sweater.
Took it back. Remember when FUBU sweaters was costing like $90, $100?
Yeah.
But they were real intricate. I had the blue and white winter one, and I had on like some fresh the crispy Levi's. You know, the ones that are hard as fuck, they feel like bulletproof.
Yeah.
I had those Levi's, and I had the blue and white Columbias.
Yo,
the blue and white Columbias, that massive blue and white, you couldn't tell me I wasn't killing it.
Oh,
I went there, niggas was in scrubs.
You were sad.
I felt like an asshole.
Well, I wasn't. Shit, I was always on point. But when it came to Friday,
my first semester at Quincy, none of y'all was there. I was like, yo, where's everybody that I know is supposed to be going here? I didn't see none of y'all until the spring semester.
Because all your classes were late at that time. That's why.
I remember I didn't see y'all till second semester. I didn't see nobody. I was like, oh,
yeah, because I told you to change your class schedule because you going to class like 11 o'clock and everything like that.
I was going.
We was done by school by like 10 o'clock. We was already done by like 10 o'clock.
I was fresh out of high school. Who would have still get up at 7 in the morning?
Shit, nigga, we was already in that routine. So I was just like, yo, I had no problem my first class being 7 o'clock.
Hey, I was like, word? I was trying to set it up so that my last class was right before I had to go to work. So I could catch the bus to go to work.
Nope, wasn't doing that. Yo, and don't even be bad because sometimes we used to go to the club on Sunday or go to the club on Thursday, knowing damn well we got school in the morning and niggas be doing whatever. Yo, niggas will come 7 o'clock. Yo, take me straight to school, nigga. Now you still on the shit that you was at in the club, smelling like freaking old alcohol and everything, just feeling nasty.
Smelling like Kid Briand.
All right, so let's talk about Spirit Airlines real quick and wrap it up.
Yeah,
first time I was on the plane was Spirit Airlines.
Never again.
First time I was on the plane was Spirit Airlines. And and I remember I had a headache. If for some reason I had cash, I didn't use debit or nothing like that. I had cash. I wanted to drink on there. They was like, nah, you need a debit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, you guys got Tylenol to buy. They was like, nope, we don't do that. The only thing we can do is give you peanuts. I was like, for a headache? I was like, shit, all right, whatever. But yeah.
Give you peanuts.
Give me peanuts. So what the fuck are you supposed to do? It was the worst. We was on the way to South Beach.
Yo, a friend of mine, he took his family on vacation. You may know him, Petey Wheatstraw.
Mm-hmm.
He took his family on vacation to Florida. He has a large family, so he has to fly Spirit. Like, other than that, he legit can afford to do that. Like, who's fucking Kevin McAllister's dad that he paid for 18 people to go to Paris? Mm-hmm. What does he do? Yeah. So, what?
I said my dad, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, so, right.
What the fuck does he do?
So he got tracked down there, and he was telling me that it was crazy. People were sleeping in the aisles in the airport. There was a line that was so long that they stood in it for 2 hours and didn't move. Like 2 hours in the line. And the line was just to talk to someone at the desk. So that person
was getting cussed out.
And and only thing that person was telling people, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do for you, basically. So it was just madness. And
oh my God.
Spirit Airlines is the worst. I seen niggas up there. They was like, yeah, can you understand? Can you let me know what's going on? It's like, I don't know. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Niggas don't want to say shit.
So when they first released, go ahead.
Real quick, someone else that was on that plane told me that when they took off to go to Florida, the pilot was late about 45 minutes. The pilot gets on the plane and addresses the audience like, "Hey, I'm sorry, people. TSA usually don't search us. They searched us today. I'm sorry." And went and
they usually don't search your ass. Great, thanks. You could be a fucking ass killer.
From what I understand, I've heard the story from 3 different people who were on the plane, and they tell the same story. The pilot came on and said, "Hey, I'm sorry, people. TSA usually don't search us. They decided to search us today. We'll get you out of here as soon as possible."
I can't.
That is just niggerdom in so many ways.
And it's not even a nigger. It's actually owned by a white person, someone, but whatever. But
I mean, nigger don't got no color, but
I know I know that's right. Definitely.
It's just the high level of ignorance.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. So when this first broke last week, they said that Spirit pilots were on strike. Then they came back and said that they're not on strike. It's technical issues and scheduling issues.
They said if.
So, huh?
They said if they're not on strike?
No. They came back and said that they're not. They came back and said that they're not on strike. But I think they are on strike. I think they really are on strike because now they're saying that it's scheduling. It's technical and scheduling issues. No other airline had any technical issues. So what they did was they oversold flights trying to, all these flights went right back up after the big quarantine that we all had. So they oversold flights and they don't have enough staff to fill the flights. So they're overworking, double working, triple working pilots. Like they're not getting days off. They haven't had a day off in like 4 months. So they're just out here working. So from what they're saying in the HR realm is that they are on strike and that they're trying to figure out how they stop the cancellations because they don't have enough pilots. That's why they're hiring. So that's why you see the memes of people up there like, Spirit hiring $35,000 an hour. I'm up here.
Like shit, I learned how to fly, nigga. Shit, teach me how to fly.
They said all I gotta do is like a stick, and I gotta stay out of the way. I'm in the sky. I'll figure it out. Like shit. No, you won't.
I know there's some type of speed 8-hour certificate program or something like that for pilots or some shit.
Yeah, the one that Snoop Dogg went through his soul plane.
Yeah, I need college. I need college.
Yo. So
just be careful.
To appease the public, they gave them, I think they gave them a full refund. I think that's what they're doing, and giving people a $50 voucher for that airplane.
Nigga, ain't
they're giving them a full refund. That's good. And then $50 is good because my aunt just found a round trip ticket from Boston to Houston for $64 on Spirit. I was like, oh girl, you better hope they got some pilots by then.
Exactly.
She gonna get there and find out she's flying.
Exactly, right? We don't got no ETA, but we gonna get there.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, cool, come here. You can put your coat here, the controls are there.
Right. Now you know how to fly a plane? You wanna learn? Let's go. Get out the way. She want to learn. Oh, you don't need your mask. You don't need your mask.
You don't need your mask.
They don't tell me I can't fly the motherfucking plane because I failed the piss test. They didn't tell me there was going to be a piss test.
Shit. What physical performance test?
Oh, my God. So yeah, be careful with Spirit Airlines and the rest of them to fall out. But you know, you see everyone
too. I heard America and Spirit is like conjoined.
Yeah. American Airlines had a lot of cancellations too.
Child, but they ain't gonna worry me.
I think they chilled out with American Airlines, but it's just been consistent with Spirit, like everywhere across the board.
Yeah,
but at least they gave them their money back because they don't do that. So my sister had.
I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on that.
I hope they did because it's their wrong. So, but my sister had did something similar. Was planning on taking the kids to Florida. So she was going to do Spirit and she had booked a bunch of flights. She ended up not taking them in June. And then Spirit only gave her a credit until like September 29th. Like, so from June to, it's not even like a year. So it's like 4 months. So they don't really give you a long time to utilize the credit that they do.
Because they don't know how long they're going to be in business.
That's true.
Yo, niggas is at
Maybe
the Spirit
they know
Gate talking
something
about, hey y'all, don't Spirit open at 9? It's 9:15, right? They open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. I mean, but I do get it for families and people that have a lot of, you know, traveling with a lot of people.
I couldn't imagine. Like, I fly myself to Massachusetts all the time. I couldn't imagine having to do that with kids and shit. Like, yo, we would go once a year, if that.
Yeah.
If that.
Having to pay for you, your wife, and a child 3 tickets at least, if that, like. And then bigger families, Kylie, you got like 5. Y'all got.
Yeah, because you imagine that trip to Ghana. That's like a $10,000 damn trip almost. Yeah. Just the plane ride.
Just the plane ride.
Everything else.
You don't need. That's ridiculous. You don't gotta go all the way to Ghana. You just go to Mountain Village.
I want to go. Shut up. You could say Lincoln Village. Lincoln Village would have been better. Lincoln Village would have been better.
Go to Mountain Village. You're good.
Lincoln Village would have been better because Lincoln Village is Little Ghana. Literally Little Ghana. They call it Little Ghana.
Dang, I ain't been to Lincoln Village in forever.
Yeah. There's a lot of Ghanaians over there. They say Worcester has one of the biggest Ghanaian communities in the nation.
GBV.
They need to send some out here. I need some jollof.
Some jollof. Nigga, learn. It's on YouTube.
I'm about to. I got the stuff too.
That's how I learned, basically.
I can barely make rice and beans, bro.
You'll learn.
Yeah, go on YouTube. Listen to that step by step. I'll actually send you one of the links that I use. She's on point.
All right. So let's wrap it up.
All right, then. So if you are checking out the video version, I'm sorry. If you're checking out the audio version, you want to check out the video version, you can check us out on YouTube at BarelyWatchingPodcast, no spaces. You can also check us out on Apple, Spotify, basically anywhere where you listen to podcasts and get your podcast information, any of those platforms that do that, except for SoundCloud. We're not there yet, but working on it. But anyways, I go by the name of Cobra Karate. About to twist something up and get motherfucking nuts.
Word is D-Mobile.
Mr. Okay, I double. The edible just kicked in, so I'm about to get in the kitchen.
I don't do drugs. So.
Nigga, you had it early. I think I feel it now. My eyes are like, okay.
I don't do drugs.
told you that
you was
combo.
Right on point.
You know what I'm saying?
Point.
Hit the edible first, smoke it, then let it chill.
Yes.
White dude at my job put me on. He said the white dudes always put me on to the.
You know, white. Yeah.
They know. They be knowing.
Okay.
They be knowing. The whites be knowing.
All right.
The whites be whiting.
Mario's lame.